Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is Okpe with stories trending around the world. Good morning, Oji.
Good morning.
Hello, Oji. Good morning.
Pretty in blue. I know pink is your favorite color,
It
right?
is.
But you look great with the blue in the background.
Oh, thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Abati. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. And good morning to you, viewers. We begin what's trending today in Nigeria. Twitter users in Nigeria have reacted to the release of activists and the co-convener of the Revolution Now protest, Omoyele Sowore. Barely 24 hours after an Abuja Federal High Court ordered for his release, the Department of State Services, DSS, yesterday released the activist and his co-accused Olawale Bakare. The presiding judge, Justice Ijeoma Ojukwu, also ordered the DSS to pay the sum of 100,000 naira to Sowore for refusing to release him on bail despite 2 court orders to that effect. Human rights group Amnesty International and many Nigerians shared their opinion to the news. A tweet from Amnesty International states, Amnesty International welcomes the release of Omoyele Sowore and Olawale Bakare. We again call on the authorities to drop all charges against them. We are also calling for the release of Agba Jalingo. All of them were detained solely for exercising their freedom of expression. Lawyer and activist Penelia Akintujoye wrote, there is nothing that can be more soothing and reassuring for a lawyer like me than to see the rule of law prevail, or else why should anyone shun self-help? We shouldn't have needed to wait for a third order of the court before compliance in the first place. Hashtag rule of law wins, hashtag Sowore. Another Twitter user wrote, freedom is God. It is good to know that Sowore is free and released by the DSS. My question for Sowore is, 1, what next? Is the struggle for revolution dead or alive? 2, is Sowore now after the creation of Oduduwa Republic? I want answers from Sowore. Retweet, hashtag Sowore.
Well, we discussed that earlier, and we had a guest, Dr. Abiodun Adeniyi, who helped us to, look at many angles of the matter. But I think what we've not done is also to commend Sowore's lawyers and Bakare's lawyers, particularly Femi Falan on the SAN and Inebeye Effiong. The lawyers were very determined and they insisted that the order of court must be respected by the Department of State Services. And we hope, that going forward, the trial will be fair and that, we will not have any unnecessary drama again over the matter of Sowore and Olawale Bakare or any other. And then, of course, there is the case of Agba Jalingo,
which is what
was referred to
for that as well,
by Amnesty International. That, look, is also a victim of the attempt to silence critics. And there are also others. There is also
something about corruption. And he was accused of treasonable felony. Imagine.
And that's why
there's also the case of a guy called Dadiyata.
Who hasn't been seen?
And you find all over Twitter and Instagram people saying, look, free Dadiyata now. And he too has been in custody for more than 100 days just for expressing an opinion. And when you place this side by side, the point made by the First Lady Aisha Buhari in our conversation with TVC, that there's freedom of speech in Nigeria. You see that, that may not be quite true.
Which is why I don't really appreciate that conversation, but, I've already made that quite clear. But I found it, yes, absolutely, the lawyers were so dogged. And I like the recent letter Femi Falana wrote, pointing out the absurdity of complying with foreign court orders. We have $200 million stuck right now as a result of a foreign court order and completely flouting our own here. So that really spoke volumes to me. I'm glad that they have been granted their bail finally 1 month.
1 month after. We must commend the judge as well. I mean, that order was so amazing that she expressed it. It was 24 hours and it was...
This is a really good time for the Nigerian judiciary.
I thought so too. It was a lot of, applaud on social media really at this point. And I think that I hope that this will set a precedent to really show that the rule of law should prevail in Nigeria. Absolutely. All right, let's take a story under entertainment. Grammy Award-winning rapper and social media sensation Cardi B yesterday arrived in Nigeria to headline a festival by Live Spot. It is the first time the rapper is visiting the African continent. Her arrival has stirred a lot of social media reactions after the artist shared a series of videos on Instagram saying that she isn't thrilled by the food in her hotel and yearns for Nigerian jollof rice. The festival, which will also feature superstars like Burna Boy, Olamide, and Tiwa Savage, will be held tomorrow at the Eko Atlantic City in Lagos. The artist will also be headlining the festival in Ghana on Sunday, December 8th. I mean, Cardi B's arrival. I mean, the first time we realized that she was coming to Africa, I mean, everyone carried it. It was such a huge story because she kept on tweeting about it. And then she shared a video of her twerking on a jet plane. I don't know if you saw that, but that was a huge viral thing. But it's nice that she's raising that type of awareness. But the opera on social media is that she came in and then she landed with that plane and she had her face tied up in the bandana, and a lot of people were outraged with that because they thought that she kind of implied that Nigeria was smelling.
That was very strange.
You think it was strange? I mean, I don't know. It's probably just a dress. No, there is another video of her coming out of the plane with her beret on.
That looks a bit odd.
Yeah, but it is. I mean, it is a dress code. I think that's the way I see it. Yeah, that's the video of her coming out of her car with her face tied up.
But it just looks very strange.
It looks quite strange indeed. But you know, Cardi B is also, in a sense, a drama queen.
Yes.
You know, Grammy Award winner, social media sensation.
But she has a Grammy.
I'm not necessarily a fan because each time she has an issue with Nicki Minaj, I'm on the side of Nicki Minaj.
It's incredible. I feel like they're the same. What's the difference betwing Cardi B and Nicki Minaj? I mean,
well, don't I have a right to choose one and support one? Apart from the other, but it's very good that Darius Alade has been able to invite her. And, each time he does this concert, he brings a major superstar.
He was the first person to bring Kim Kardashian to Nigeria.
Yes.
I believe.
And it's also good that, the event is affordable.
Yes.
Regular ticket is 5,000. I hope I'm not doing publicity.
Oh, Dr. Bati, I'm so impressed that you
VIPs will pay 30,000. And then there's the other ticket, they call it a Gold Circle, which is 100,000.
Yes.
I'm sure that there will be many Nigerians who will be trooping to Eko Atlantic City tomorrow just to watch Cardi B. As an artist, I mean, she's fantastic.
I think she's fantastic.
No doubt about that.
But I mean, I'm not a fan like you. I'm not a fan of Cardi B because of some of her explicit versions of her songs. I don't really appreciate her songs. But I think that, like you...
But she's a great performer. On stage.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited.
But Nicki Minaj is my...
I'm going to say that.
Why are you looking at me? What word were you expecting?
I didn't know you were...
I was going to offer the 30,000 naira to you, but now I know that you're not going to go to Cardi B's show, so I'm going to save my 30,000 naira. If it was Nicki, then I would say that. So
I hope they will bring Nicki someday.
Yes, probably. Hopefully we'll do that. Well,
and then, of course, when she leaves Nigeria, she goes to Ghana.
She goes to Ghana, yes, the 2-day event. But it's nice that she's highlighting it because, I mean, it was in the news that she's coming to Africa for the first time. And I think that, more of these artists should, keep coming. And I think it will create a way of increasing our tourism in Nigeria if we can continue to bring artists like Cardi B to Nigeria. Well, let's take one final story under entertainment. Prosecutors in New York City have indicted singer R. Kelly with new bribery charges that appear to be related to his 1994 marriage to a teenager. A revised indictment in the federal court in Brooklyn accuses R. Kelly of scheming with others to pay for a fraudulent identification document for someone identified only as Jane Doe on August 30th, 1994. Defense attorney Douglas Alton called the latest charge against his clients ridiculous and absurd. The Brooklyn prosecutors had already charged R. Kelly with racketeering, kidnapping, forced labor, and sexual exploitation. They alleged he and his employees and assistants picked out women and girls at concerts and groomed them for sexual abuse.
So much talent.
For R. Kelly, when it
So much
rains,
talent
it
and yet
pours.
so
I don't
much
understand.
Yeah.
Betty
much
Jane
tragedy
Long, they
for-
refer to it in that story is
Aaliyah, right?
Aaliyah,
Aaliyah, well,
who
we
died
can't-
in
it's
2001.
still alleged, but it could have been
So
Aaliyah.
disgusting.
It is
Wow.
so. I know. I feel he's going to be locked up for a long time.
I do
mean, there are too
too.
many charges for him. I mean, I don't understand how such a great artist like R. Kelly could face this much damage in his career.
Human beings are really complex.
Self-destruction.
No, he was
I think
abused
that's
as
what it
a
is,
child,
really.
and this is how he has dealt with it. Him and his brother were abused as children, which is what the brother said. The brother did not turn out to be an abuser himself. R. Kelly did. Human beings are so complex.
They are.
They're talented, but really immoral.
I mean, like,
person.
if you actually, like, listen to his music, the person and the artist, they're so
Completely different.
And you cannot
Anyway, thank
imagine
you,
that.
Thanks, OG.
OG. Thank you very
Dr.
much.
Martin.